Hey, good morning, Counseling Mental Health. Mr. Valdez here, and just going to talk to you a little bit about what we're doing February 2nd, okay? February 2nd, okay? Stupid cough drop in my mouth. I can't even talk. All right, so what we're doing February 2nd is introduction and rubric for my stress case study project, okay? So we talked about stress last week, and now we're going to do it's going to be actually your case study about stress, and it's a project, and so let's look into that for a second. What you should have done yesterday is you should have completed a survey for Comal County Crisis Center in regards to teen dating violence, and you should have met our student teacher, right? And then completed those slides and um, make a couple suggestions of what you liked or maybe a question that you had for her, and she's going to be looking at those. Let's see. Okay, so let me introduce this project to you. Let me scroll down. So the objective is, well, remember, this is the title right here, and then you'll find that in Google Classroom, so look out for this title today. But the objective is students will reflect on the stress in their lives, including the cause and the severity of the stress and how it can be treated. This assignment will be personal to the student and not shared with any other students, okay? And so this is just personal with you. So I want you to get real with you and your stressors. But remember, I'm not, I want you to challenge yourself while you do this project, but if you need help, because it could be a sensitive topic and some people stress more than others, reach out for help, and I'll lead you in the right direction. Sometimes we can't tackle everything by ourselves. However, this project is to try to help us cope and to tackle things ourselves, but sometimes we do need help. Okay, directions is you're going to watch this video. You're going to see the attached Google slide for rubric, which is right here. And there's a couple things you need to complete on there, and we'll look at that in a second. Then you're going to, step 3 is you're going to complete responses from Google slide, day 1, severity of stress. And that is day 1, severity of stress right here. And I'm going to make sure that you can make a copy, or you have a copy for yourself. Then you're going to submit both completed slides, and then have a blessed day. And so let's look at them real quick. So here's the introduction. If I go up to the top, slide 1 is my stress case study project introduction. Go down here. This is the meat and potatoes, the bee's knees or whatever. I don't know what your high schoolers say and stuff. But anyways, this is the rubric right here. So there's the same objective that I read earlier. And then here's how you get points for this project. And so we're going to do this project. So here's the note at the bottom. This project will be broken down into days. And so you will be required to complete the parts of the project on specific days. Be sure to look for the parts of this project in Google Classroom. And so today you'll complete this assignment. So you need a title slide. You're going to get graded on neatness, complete sentences, and grammar and organization. And so no BS type of responses. I want you to put complete thoughts into it. You're going to identify the root cause, which we'll do later, for each of the 3 specific stressors. So you're going to identify 3 stressors, right? Oh, that's right here. So if I highlight that, that's step 1. That's what you're doing today, is identifying 3 personal stressors to you. And then you're going to identify the root cause. You're going to develop an action plan on another day. And then on other days, you're going to do some activities. So you're going to make some stress balls. You're going to be getting lost and planning a vacation and actually have to use websites to plan that vacation. And then you're going to just play some games. So there's addictinggames.com, and we're going to do a reflection on that. And then you're going to have to create your own stress reduction activity, and we'll talk about that later. And then you're going to have a conclusion reflection slide, and then you're going to have a mini presentation. You're going to have a mini presentation on Flipgrid, but only about a portion of the project. You're not going to have to do a huge presentation about the whole project, just a portion of it. Okay, and then you're going to go down to this last slide and complete this, okay? And so directions below, identify 3 specific stressors that you will use for this personal case study, okay? So I want you to challenge yourself. Here are some examples. One specific stressor I have is coming home and fighting and arguing with my mother. Maybe another one is, one specific stressor I have is going to work and having to work with an aggressive and intimidating manager. Maybe another one is, one specific stressor I have is my relationship with my boyfriend, because we are currently always fighting, okay? And so that's maybe another one. And then you're going to identify those there. All right, and so that's how you complete this slide, and then you'll submit it in. Okay, and then let me exit out of this. Oh, never mind, it won't go away. And then so here's the next part, right? It's day one, and then you're going to identify the severity of stress, case study project. And so let me go to the top, okay? And so this portion is identifying the severity of the stressors, and the objective students will identify how severe each of the three stressors are and how the specific stressor is currently impacting them. Okay, and so here are the directions. Continue through the slides and document your responses. And then be sure your responses are well thought out and complete. Make sure your responses are in different color than the questions. Okay, and so if I post the questions in, let's see this blue color, just make sure that you respond in a different color so I can see that easily. And then submit your completed slides for credit. And so you're going to identify your stressor one, right? And you did that on the previous slides, and you're going to write that here. And then you're going to have to answer these two questions right there, okay? And so how often in 24-hour period do you believe, do you stress about stressor one? And when are you most triggered by that specific stressor? And then the next question is, in a few sentences, describe how stressor one impacts you. Think about the following. Does it impact your environment, your relationships? Does it impact you physically, socially, cognitively, or even emotionally? And so write a few sentences there. And then for stressor one, you are going to have there's a self-assessment scale, which is right here to the right of it. And then you're going to describe and justify the severity of the stressor one in a couple sentences. Okay. And so look on here, reflect on stressor one and see where it falls on this scale. And then below, you're going to post an emoji of how stressor one makes you feel. Okay. And then all you're doing is you're going to do it for stressor two, the same thing. And then you're going to go down to stressor three and do the exact same thing. And then you're complete. And so when you complete that, go ahead and submit that. If you have any questions, please let me know. You have until the end of today to complete that. And I'm available. You can either comment on the assignment or you can reach out to my Gmail, and I'd be happy to help you out. But y'all have a blessed day. Miss Cassie, I'm going to put you on the spot. There's your student teacher, and there she is. Y'all take care. We'll talk to y'all soon.